Good afternoon, members, and welcome to this meeting of the Funding Committee of the City Bridge Foundation Board. My name is Callum Southern, and I'll be clerking this meeting. The public element of today's meeting will be recorded and will be made available on the City of London Corporation's YouTube channel for up to 1 civic year. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to contact us. Back to you, Chair.
Hello, good afternoon, everyone. Thank you very much for joining us today. If you're joining us as public viewing, welcome to this committee meeting, and we may proceed. 10 o'clock.
So item 1, we have apologies from Deputy James Thompson, CBE. And at item 2, I've received a notice of a declaration from Holly Piper. Yep.
Oh, sorry. Yes, sorry. I'm a investment director at Fairfall Finance. We've made a significant social investment into Salad Finance, which is one of the items under consideration. So I won't be taking part in any part of the discussion or the decision.
Thank you. Does anybody wish to make any other declarations?
A standing declaration in terms of the School for Social Entrepreneurs as a previous director. Thank you.
Thank you, Sasha. And we move on to item 3. We have the public minutes and the non-public summary of the meeting held on 10th of September 25. These are to agree.
Just a comment just before that. I think there was one of those, one of the items mentioned was an outstanding action for an update on the standardised reporting. Can somebody give me a brief if that is in the pipeline due to be received soon?
In terms of standardised reporting, we are in progress with that. We did do a webinar session for members to talk through plans for reporting in the future, and we will be bringing something back in due course.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Tan. Are minutes to be agreed? They are agreed. Thank you, everyone.
Yeah. And item 4, we have outstanding actions to be taken as read. And at item 5, we have the Chief Funding Director's update report, which can be found on pages 17 to 24 of your agenda pack. This item is for information. Thank you, Chair.
Happy to introduce. Thank you. I'll take the report as read. It's been another exceptionally busy quarter for the team. A couple of things that I would like to highlight is, of course, the launch of our first programme from our new policy, the Access to Justice programme. We have hosted a webinar for potential applicants that was exceptionally well attended. Over 300 people attended. And it's also a live test of our new processes, which we're putting in place, and we will continue to learn and iterate from that for our forthcoming programmes, which we will be talking about later in the agenda. The other thing that I would highlight and draw attention to is the work that continues across the team in terms of EDI. So the team have attended another training session with BRAP on anti-racism, which has been part of a package of support with BRAP working across the whole organisation over the past year. We are part of the 10 years time community of practice, which is looking at how we embed racial equity across our governance, investments and grant making. And we are in the process of undertaking a series of assessments to develop an accountability framework. And of course, we have Jerome, who is joining us today, and he is also undertaking plans for an EDI strategy across CBF as well. So just wanted to highlight that the work continues in this area, which is really important. Thank you. Happy to answer any questions.
There are any questions from the floor or online? Thank you.
Just a really quick one on the racially equitable investment and the project with Impact Investing Institute. What proportion of funding did we provide? Just being curious, and will the report be made available more publicly when it's done?
Yeah, happy to answer that, Chair. So I would have to confirm exactly the proportion, but I don't think it's more than 10%. And yes, the intent of the institute will be to publish and circulate learning from this.
Sasha, I wondered if you would like to provide any insights to your meeting at Downing Street on the impact economy business roundtable at 10 Downing Street. If there was any insights you could share with us at that meeting, it would be great to hear from you.
Thank you, Chair. Yes, I was invited to attend a roundtable which took place at number 10. The new Minister, Darren Jones, is the Minister for the Impact Economy, which is what trusts and foundations are now part of or called. So I attended a roundtable alongside other funders and banks and various impact investors to really talk about how the government can work with the impact economy, which is progressed from the covenant that was launched earlier this year. It was a good opportunity for CBF to highlight the work that we're doing, particularly around the additional £200 million that we put out into the sector and the importance and opportunity for leverage. And also took the opportunity to talk about our new policy and actually the importance of root causes and systemic work and community wealth building as well, and the role that trusts and foundations can play alongside the government. So yes, it was a very useful discussion. I hope the Minister found it so.
Thank you very much for the input and thank you for doing that. Thank you, Town Clerk.
Chair. And item 6 is the budget monitoring report for CBF funding activities, which is for information and can be found at pages 25 to 30 of your agenda pack. Thank you, Chair.
Thank you. Is we having an introduction to the paper?
I'll take the paper as read, but I'm happy to answer any questions.
As we have none, I think that's noted. Thank you very much.
And item 7 is the grant funding activity report, which is for information and can be found on pages 31 to 50 of your agenda pack. Thank you, Chair.
And I see any questions from the floor or online? No, so we can note that. Thank you very much.
And item 8 is the local motion paper, which is for information and can be found at pages 51 to 60 of your agenda pack. Thank you, Chair.
So if you'd like to introduce, thank you, Sasha.
Thank you, Chair. So it is a year ago that the funding committee endorsed the award of £5 million to local motion, which was then approved by our board in February this year. So I wanted to bring an update report to the committee to talk about some of the activity that has been happening. It is the first year of their full delivery in terms of local motion. And I'm happy to answer any questions based on the report. I think good progress is being made. There is opportunity for the funding committee to visit Enfield, and I am looking to secure some dates, and I will circulate those to committee in the new year.
Thank you very much. And very much, once you do have the dates, please circulate them to encourage everyone on our committee and maybe even the border committee members to be invited along to that. So thank you. Any other questions for Sasha on this item agenda? I think lunch has really taken its toll. So we'll move on, Town Clerk. Thank you.
And item 9 is questions on matters relating to the work of the committee and any other business that the chair considers urgent. Not aware of any.
I am not either, so we can move on. Thank you.
Okay. And item 10 is relating to the exclusion of the public. Do members agree to approve the motion to exclude?
That's been approved. Thank you.
Thank you.